Greetings, dear viewers. Welcome to this video where I am giving you a tour of our maize garden. So we planted this maize approximately 2 months ago, and I brought you a video when they were about 1 month, I think so, 3 weeks to 1 month, if memory serves me correctly. I want to give you a further update about what's going on in our garden now. One of the things that's going on right now is this right here. Now, you all know we have goats, and I made a video giving you the top 10 feeds which you can give to your plants. Oh, what's going on in my mind? The top 10 feeds that you can give to your goats, and maize leaves were some of maize leaves was on that list. Now you're going to wonder why at 2 months we have decided to cut this maize garden, cut it down and feed it to the goats. But before that, I'm always rocking with my man Ben the machine. Yo Ben, greet the people.
Thank you. Cut maize. You get goats. We eat maize. Just you cut smaller maize. I eat at this time.
Okay, so Ben the machine is cutting maize for the goats. Ben, why did you decide to cut this maize? Because it's only 2 months old. Why did you decide to feed the goats on this maize?
If the goat will eat maize, you are very, very big. Yeah.
But you would have left this maize to grow and harvest the real maize, the maize cobs. Lwaki osazeewo okubusala buno?
Bufu. The smaller ones you cut, then you eat the goats.
Okay. So, yo guys, Ben is not doing anything wrong right now. Now, in our garden, no. Let me take you a little a step back. When we started cultivating this land, I showed you we started from zero, nothing. We started, so the land was not cultivated, the previous owner was not cultivating this land. I can't stop reminding you people, I have to tell you the story about this land. Now you will notice that in some sections of the garden, the maize is, high up tall. It has grown high up. Do you use tall or long? I'm not an expert in the English language, but I'm sure I'm communicating. But then, in the other section of the garden, you see that the maize are small. Now, I wonder if this is to do with the soil. Well, definitely it makes sense. This land was not cultivated in a very, very long time, but also the type of the land needs some work to be done on it, i.e. To be transformed, apply manure, and also certain types of crops do well or do better with different profiles of soil. Soil profiles, the different kind of type of a soil. I call it a soil profile. The agriculturalists, I don't know if it makes sense that way. So the type of soil, but anyway, I think that's exactly what's going on in our garden right now. That the soil profile in parts of our garden is not favorable. It's not quite favorable for maize, right? So the maize did not come back up quite as expected. Then in other sections of the garden, the soil profile is favorable, is good for maize. So that's why you can see that it's flourishing, and then in other parts it's not flourishing. Then look at here, it's almost empty. Most of it did not germinate, did not grow out of the soil. But anyway, we are at 2 months and our maize mulusoga tukoba asowoire. I don't know if in English is flowering. Asowoire ayokusowola means the maize has brought up these. Are these the anthers? I think so. So you see these ones? These are what I'm talking about. So at 2 months, our maize has brought these, what you're looking at. By the way, in case you don't know, these, okay? Let me give you a proper example right here. Now, you see these ones, okay? They are the ones which are either they are transferred down to this right here, okay? Now, when those, okay, when these, okay, when these, when the wind blows them, or insects or flies fall on these, okay, and then they transfer these onto these hairs of maize, okay, that's when pollination takes place, and they will germinate. Maize will form, you know, the seeds, the cereal, the seeds of the maize. So I've just given you a lesson on pollination, the transfer of pollen grains. Actually, yeah. So I remember my primary school science. So those are the pollens. Now these pollens, for pollination to occur or to take place, they have to be transferred either by wind or by insects or by animals. So as we move, I shake the maize plant, and then they fall onto these hairs that have formed. So once that happens, then you're damn sure that you're going to get maize seeds growing onto this maize cob right here. Now, if it does not happen, someone may ask, what if it does not happen? Yeah, if it does not happen, if those pollens do not fall onto the hairs in that maize cob, there will not be any maize seeds. So, you know, God is a genius. He created a phenomenon where they naturally pollination occurs naturally. You know, they are able, wind, bees, other flies, other insects, humans, you know what I'm saying, causes the pollens to grow, to fall onto the hairs, into the maize, you know, forming, resulting into maize. Now, I explained to you, and I told you that our maize garden, we decided to grow maize on 1 acre. All right, so 1 acre, then that was the first one. Now we extended, and we have 1.5 acres of maize. Now in the 1 acre, we did something very interesting. We intercropped. So you will see that I have now entered the section of the garden where we have beans. Now similarly, so look, these are maize plants that have fallen, you know. Now, do you know the reason why they have fallen? They they have fallen because they are being eaten by ants. We have a problem of ants on this our land. We have a big problem of ants. You know, you can see we have so many ant hills, but we are killing them slowly by slowly. We are pouring in solutions, chemicals, to kill them off because they are not doing any good to us. If you know any solution, dear viewers, solution to ants, you know, enkuyege, so please help us and give us a solution, because look, they are killing our maize. Now, I was telling you, in this section of the garden, we intercropped with beans inside the 1 acre. So the other half acre, which we planted later, we did not intercrop with beans. So our beans are right here. They are growing very well. Do you see them? That's right. There you have them. They are really growing very well. But also, we did not, we have a challenge of, you know, enkuyege, ants. But also with the beans, okay, now talking about a problem of ants, look at them. They ate these maize plants and they are all on the floor. But we shall conquer them. We shall win slowly by slowly. Now, that's the main problem with our maize. But also the beans. The beans we have been we have a challenge that this rainy season, it has really rained a lot. Fellow farmers, I think you can attest to this. You know this, that this rainy season, for sure, there has been too much rain, and beans do not do very well with too much rain, guys. It has to be moderate. The beans do well with moderate rain. If it is too little rain, they will just, you know, you won't get a good harvest. But also, when the rain is too much, you will still not get a good harvest. So they die off. I think they die in a way as if to suggest that they are rotting, you know, that way. You know, they just dry off and then kind of rot in that sense, if I'm making sense anyway. So our beans have really suffered with this too much rain, and that means that we will harvest less than what we would have had the conditions or had the rain been moderate. But you know, I cannot complain too much. You know, the Most High Creator, the Most High God, is the architect of everything. He's the one who decides, you know, what my harvest will be. You know, I believe that I am the one who sows, but the Creator is the one who decides the harvest. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot really complain too much if the Creator decided to bring down too much rain. That is His will, and what we say is, let His will be done. Now, this is the end of our garden. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate you a lot. You really keep me going when you watch these videos. You know, I get motivated. You know, that speaks to me. You know, it tells me that people are appreciating what I do. I'm not wasting my time. And when you leave a comment and let me know, you know, I receive a lot of positive comments. Hey, you inspire us. Your video has made my day. You know, your content is enlightening. Your content, you know, such positive vibes on the videos. Thank you so much. And also others, please endeavor to leave a comment, okay? And let me know what you think about the video. Yeah, so I started off the video talking to Ben, and Ben was doing something. Ben was cutting down some maize. At 2 months, you know, guys, maize is not ready. Usually, maize is ready from between, 3.5 months to 4 months. If at all it takes a lot of time, maybe it can go up to 4.5 months. But usually from 3.5 months to 4 months or 4.5 months, maize is ready. But Ben is cutting down some of the maize which did not come back properly, obutabala, and they will not be putting on any maize. Now, right now, we cut them down and go feed them to our goats. So that's what we are doing. I made a video giving you the top 10 feeds for goats, and maize stems and maize leaves was one on the list. So this is exactly what Ben is doing. Those maize which did not, grow properly, probably due to the profile of the soil or other conditions. For example, this one, yeah, and look at this one too. So those ones, we don't expect them to give maize. Therefore, we will not wait for them to dry. We will, get some value from them. So my man Ben, aka the machine, is cutting those down to go and feed them to our goats. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed already, I continue to encourage you and remind you, humbly as well, please subscribe to Candid Farmers. Like, comment, share, click the notifications icon so you never miss a video. All right, and I will see you in another video. So maybe just to end the video, I like to show you these clouds and also let you know that we have about 2 months to harvest.